Now, if you've never been to the Beartooth Highway, it's the kind of place that belongs on your bucket list regardless of how much you've traveled or where you've been in North America. This is one of America's most fantastic roads. It's a place that everybody should try to see once. Now, the road starts somewhere in Red Lodge, Montana, and works its way all the way to the edge of Yellowstone National Park. Now, the area looks like this in the spring. This is early June. Much of it, as it's above 10,000 feet in elevation, is still frozen. Early June, there could be almost no crowds, as you see right here, but still fantastic scenery. Now, you never know when the road's going to open. They aim to open Memorial Day, and oftentimes it's open all the way through October. However, when you have a road that goes up to almost 11,000 feet and you have views in areas like this, it can shut down at any time. Even in Montana and Wyoming, where this road crosses through, you could have snowstorms in July. As a matter of fact, I was here in 2020 over Labor Day weekend, and they shut the area down due to a massive snowstorm. Now, here's one of the many meadows you'll see in the area. Absolutely stunning scenery, and so much wilderness abound. It's an incredible area complete with meadows like these. And then you have waterfalls all over along the sides of the roads as well. Here's one of the many waterfalls that the highway just crisscrosses itself right over. Now, this highway is 68 miles long. Now, you think 68 miles, I could drive this pretty quick, no problem. Plan for half a day or a full day, simply because you're going to want to stop and take pictures. You're going to want to stop and get out and hike. You're going to stop and you see wildlife. Just remember, this area runs through 3 different national parks. You have the National Forest Custer, the Shoshone, and the Gallatin National Forest. Now, the highest point the Beartooth Highway climbs in Montana is 10,300 feet, 350 feet. However, in Wyoming, it gets to almost 11,000 feet here in the Northern Rocky Mountains. Now, you're also going to see plenty of wildlife. Here is a marmot. It was amazing the amount of pretzels we saw on the side of the road, amazing the amount of sunflower seeds. People must feed these to them everywhere because they were literally waiting on the side of the road, and as soon as a car came by, they would come right to the rocks and look at you. Don't feed the animals. They tell it all the time to you. Take a close look here. See that little white dot right in the middle of your screen? That is a mountain goat. With the naked eye, you can't see it as you see the camera back out here at all. That shows you, if you keep your eyes open, you can spot things just about everywhere in this wilderness area. You'll also have moose. You'll have grizzly bears. We didn't get to see any of those. They might have still been hibernating or not around, but we saw a lot of these mountain goats. This is a group that we saw when we pulled right up to the side of the highway. They took off and started running as we were standing alongside the road. However, as we sat there and started to take more pictures, a whole other group came up and got close to us. This is not a zoo. This is the wilderness. We didn't walk up and approach them. However, you'll see that some of these guys were very curious as to who we were. One of them, as a matter of fact, walked all the way up the mountain from a group of about 12 of them and literally came right up to us trying to see who we were type of thing. Very curious creature. We kept our ground and just sat there. Eventually he stopped and turned and went the other way. But what an incredible experience here on the Beartooth Highway. Some people will see way more wildlife than this. Some people will see just what we saw here. Dozens and dozens of mountain goats. We saw you'll see chipmunks everywhere. You'll see plenty of marmots. That's almost a guarantee seeing these creatures right here. Now, every place you stop on the side of the road is going to look amazing. You're going to see snow-capped peaks in the distance. You're going to find deer all alongside the highway. And you're going to say, no matter where you've been, this place is one of the most incredible places in North America. Make sure it gets on your bucket list. Plan a full day there, and you'll enjoy every minute of it.